Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayana, Jai Shri Ram. Welcome back to the Clay Studio. The work is still going on. Hayagreevar Arul painting. This is the traditional image that can be found on the internet and everywhere. What I'm trying to work on is based on the notes I took from Dr. Venkatesh's upanyasams. This covers the basic description of how he has to look as per the Mahabharata. And what I'm doing right now, I'm working on the second point. He's the source of all Vidya education. So the Vedas have taken the shape of his body, and I thought of, how do I do that? And I'm just doing Rig Yajur Sama Atharvana written as a part of his clothing. So it looks like a pattern and it doesn't overpower many things about the image. I have to rework a little bit on the first point to have this spatika bluish green hue on the body itself. Then horse face up to the neck, that's done. Fourth point is, he's seated on the crescent moon and that is present here. Fifth is, the Swarkalokam Nakshatra Mandalam. Nakshatra refers to the star constellations, and that I have put here. Around his head, hair is supposed to look like sun rays, and that is maybe one more layer of work to brighten it up or to have the effect. Ears, one is sky and the other is supposed to have the Patal Loka, so the darkness and the bluish hue. I have to work on the ear also, one more layer. And then his forehead supposed to have the earth, Bholokam. I have put it right here, but I have to again make it work better. It doesn't look like the earth now. It just looks like some pattern. These eyebrows are Ganga and Saraswati rivers. His eyes, one is supposed to look like sun and the other is the moon, sun and moon. And the nose is Sandhya Kalam, the evening, the evening hue. The nose has to look like that. That is done. His thoughts, it's Omkaram, and that's what we did in the overall image. The thoughts is just spreading out fully. His tongue, now I do not know what to do with this. The 13th element is the tongue. I have to place it somewhere and it should look like lightning. I don't know how to do it. The teeth is supposed to look like Pitru Devatas, ancestors. So I just try to give that, the small tiny human symbols that we give. I try to do that as teeth. And then upper lips is supposed to look like these two. Again, I do not know how to do. Neck is supposed to look like night sky. I have to rework on that. The lower hand is the Vyasa. Okay, this is the one, and it has to have the pinkish hue here. So rework has to be done, and this hand has to have the book. That's here. The right upper hand will have the chakra, and the chakra has to be in spinning or in motion somehow, to have that rays of the chakra coming out from here. I think I'll have to wait for this part to dry to do that. And then the left upper hand will have the shankam, and the shankam will have to spray the Tirumanjanam on Lakshmi Devi. That I have to do. When she is seated on his lap, that's fine. I have to work definitely on her clothing as well to beautify it. And one more layer of the details on her eyes and such, and her hair needs to be done. And they are seated on the white lotus. Everything is now looking pinkish, but it has to look, the layer. Everything has to be white, but with a tinge of the colors to differentiate between the different types of white that is here. So That's how it is. It's already 41 hours of work, and with all these changes to be done, I don't know. I'm guessing 20 more hours of work to do, and I still do not know how to do item 15 and 16, and the tongue, that is 13. I still have 3 elements that I do not know how to depict, and the rest, of course, there's a lot of rework to be done. At least one more layer or 2 more layers to go. So yeah, right now I will guess 20 more hours of work, and my target is that he is getting ready for Pongal or Shankaranti, hopefully, if he allows us to. That's the point. That's the whole thing. Okay, so I will just leave you with this splendid look and blessings right now. Thank you. Bye-bye.